fourth quarter brought to you by MedStar Union Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine and Jay Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine experts. Jay Dyer does an amazing job with all of his athletes. A goalie change for Garden City. Number 45, Matt Cortez, checks in. Pre-whistle violation. Player does not have to leave the field. We're playing high school federation rules. Cortez in the cage for Garden City. Try to learn what happened to Dan Marino.
It's like a helmet issue, perhaps.
And now we have bodies flying. Hot, sloppy mess at the middle of the field. And Cortez hustles out. Marino ready to get back in. Shot, goal. Garden City has all the momentum rolling right now.
33, Tim McDonough.
Tim McDonough with the goal. 7-5 now, Garden City leads. Great time to remind you to make Royal Farms your first stop before and after every game for everything from custom-built subs and wraps, healthy snacks, drinks, fresh brewed coffee, Western fries, and of course, Royal Farms delicious, fresh, never frozen chicken. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast. Tim McDonough scoring for Garden City while the goalie change was taking place. Dan Marino now back in. Great job by Matt Cortez. Gave up nothing. Matt Cortez did an amazing job in the cage.
It's the shutout.
At no point did I feel like he was a liability out there. He did a great job. Dwyer, long diagonal pass across the top. Here's Savage. Savage going against Michael Mayer. Rolls, comes out lefty. Gets it behind to Kennedy. Here's Gutterding. Gutterding coming hard left-handed. Cross-field shot. Backed up by St. Paul's. Great play on the far side by Sam Sunderland. Sunderland was running for the end line before the shot even went off. We have a horn. That's the cause for the multiple whistles. Referees making sure they've sorted out everything. Referees Carmen D. John, Domenico Maceo Parker, and Richard Montgomery McGee. Long cross-field pass. Travis Wood with the clear and great connection on the near side. Andrew Nelson now for St. Paul's. St. Paul's now trails 7-5 after a flurry of goals by Garden City. Garden City still riding that momentum. It's a loose ball violation. Brian Badgett doing a nice job creating the havoc. I love the fact that Garden City's coaches are like 5 yards out on the field because that's how I did it. I have no problem with that at all.
Look, I don't know if you were just 5 yards out there, man. It's like a basketball coach almost at half court.
They're just, getting out there, making sure you can communicate.
Just remind them to make the right calls.
Keeping up international relations. Gutterding gets a step, comes out lefty, inside feed, goes to the carpet.
Good idea with the feed, though.
You see Gutterding with his head up the whole way. Garden City offense, very impressive now that they've gotten their feet underneath them.
Trojan offense really not feeding the crease as much as they have been in the past. That's what they're known to do with Liam Kennedy. They can afford to do so because he just flat out finishes it. But they're moving the ball around a little bit more than we're used to. As we see Kennedy with the ball at X.
Kennedy gets it over to Savage, then Gutterding corrals the loose ball shot, save, Pearl. Hunter Pearl picking up the second half goalie duties. A little skywaving on the near side by Devin Dwyer. Gutterding driving hard lefty outside the cage. Shot backed up by Dwyer. And St. Paul's, their defense is under siege right now. Patrick Berkery gets his right hand free, lets go a laser. Dwyer with the backup, 8:23 to go, fourth quarter. This is Savage behind the cage, inverted against Andrew Nelson. Savage gets it up to Gutterding, shot, goal.
Garden City
And
goal
Garden
line,
City
number 1,
getting it
Justin
done right
Buchanan.
now. Justin Gutterding slinging it low to low. Fourth quarter brought to you by MedStar Union Memorial Hospital, Sports Medicine, and J. Dyer Strength and Conditioning. From injury prevention and treatment to elite performance, trust the sports medicine experts. We got to start talking about who's going to be the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game. Right now, I'd give it to the Garden City offense. These guys are wheeling and dealing.
I don't know if we can have all those guys out there in the presentation, though.
We will investigate who's going to get that Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Award. Great game so far, 8-5. Garden City leads St. Paul's. Back at the face-off logo. D'Amelio going against Sully. D'Amelio pinch and pop. Fast break. Here's Casey Larkin. Shot, goal. A well-used timeout. 8-6 now the lead. Casey Larkin filling it up. Great play by Larkin. You know what they say about that timeout, Ty? 60% of the time, it works every time. Great face-off win by D'Amelio. Credit Larkin with the goal. Violation against D'Amelio that time, and Sully will take it. James Sullivan, face-off star for Garden City, gets it over to Mark Ellis. Kennedy gets it all the way behind to Gutterding. Gutterding's going to square up and have a run. Great wrap check. Little sky whammy on the near side. And now it's Berkery, sorry. Gutterding comes away with the short stick. Connor Sheehan, the short stick D midi on Gutterding right now. St. Paul slipped into zone principles behind the isolation play behind, and B.J. Fradkin comes away with the pass knockdown, but Berkery picks up the loose ball. Savage almost steps out of the box. Liam Kennedy now squares up. Sam Sunderland slides down to pick up Kennedy. And now it's Dwyer. Dwyer against Fradkin. We've seen this matchup today.
Unlike St. Paul's effort so far on Devin Dwyer, not allowing him to get to the cage too much. 1 goal, 1 assist for the senior heading to Harvard.
Gutterding shares it up top. Savage logs on to www.IJustFlatOutBringOldSchoolHostToTheParty.com. Sick shot. Not really giving Hunter Pearl a lot of chance on that one. Great ball movement by Garden City.
It's an awfully long URL, Booker.
That is a long URL, but it's a huge stinger. Now we get the late whistle violation. Pre-whistle violation. Player does not have to leave the field in Federation rules. So many violations on the face-off logo in this game. Gutterding carrying against Sunderland. 9-6, Garden City leads. 5:30 to go, fourth quarter, brought to you by Union Memorial Sports Medicine and J. Dyer Strength and Conditioning, as well as Royal Farms and Motive Pure Hydration Formula. Motive Pure Hydration Formula has you playing your best when your team needs you the most. Go to motivepure.com to learn more. Garden City winning the time of possession battle here in the fourth quarter as well. Gutterding tracks down the loose ball. Ball's into the air, and Sunderland comes up with it. Sunderland's played well today. BJ Fradkin reverses it all the way back to Sunderland. Sunderland quickly up the side to Wood.
Really important for the Crusaders to click in these clears if they want to find themselves closer in this contest, as they're down 9-6, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Austin Toland with it, number 11 for St. Paul's, doing a nice job between the restraining lines. And it is clearly Tebow time for the St. Paul's Crusaders.
Booker, I think Tebow gets a little bit too much attention from the media, so let's halt that right now.
I love it. I'm kidding. I absolutely can't stand it. Great save by Dan Marino going down low. You can see Marino mirroring the level of the stick of the St. Paul shooter, and Garden City with the quick clear. 3:30 to go, fourth quarter. Savage top center. Savage guarded by Austin Toland.
Talk about some of the top offensive performances for the Trojans. Pat Berkery with 2 goals so far. Justin Gutterding, 2 goals.
A great event here today at St. Paul's. A doubleheader. Calvert Hall, Manhasset in game 1. St. Paul's Garden City in game 2. Great athletes in both games. CUDA.com and Royal Farms bringing it to you. Got also quick thanks to BD Diagnostics. Go to BD.com to learn more. Garden City looking like they're in position to run some clock. And as I say that, of course, ball goes on the ground, and now we get the flag down. Ball goes outside the box. The penalty against Garden City. Savage comes across the field. Very curious about the information he's just been given by Carmen D. John Domenico.
I do not think that was the first Garden City penalty today. And I do not think it'll be the last either.
I think, actually, I may have been incorrect. One of the officials today, I think, is named Wes Mantu.
St. Paul.
2:26 to go, fourth quarter. Great time to think about going to UnderArmourLacrosse.com to learn about the tryouts in the Long Island area and Baltimore area. Under Armour Lacrosse, the best event of its kind. If you are a lacrosse player, you got to get there so you can measure yourself against the competition in your area. And if you're a parent, you got to make sure your kid gets there, because the Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Tryouts and event is the premier event of its kind. UnderArmourLacrosse.com. St. Paul's Man Up brought to you by the Power Shaft, thepowershaft.com to learn more. 9-6, St. Paul's trails Garden City, but they do have the man advantage. Looks like they're trying to rock a 1-4-1, little roll-off play. Casey Larkin behind the cage. And here's Luzon. Up top, Spencer Parks. And we are at the 2-minute mark. Larkin has the pass knocked down. And Blatz comes away with it. Blatz is going to share it with Marino. And then reverse it all the way back behind to Blatz. A timeout called by Coach Fennell. And 1:38 to go, 12 seconds remaining in the foul. Garden City's going to start with Patrick Berkery with possession. He is double teamed. Garden City still killing off 8 seconds of the man up. Berkery now moves the ball the first time, gets it back. Now he's one-on-one. Makes his job much easier. Now Garden City has to keep the ball in the box. Berkery rolling off some clock. Gets it behind to Devin Dwyer. Great time to think about who's going to be that Under Armour All-American Underclassmen Player of the Game. And that's going to be a push from behind. A great play by Devin Dwyer. I don't know if I've seen a guy do that. You drop it at your own feet and draw the push.
It's almost better than basketball where you throw the rock off your player's body.
Liam Kennedy.
Brutal pressure there.
Taking a couple checks, but looking to just ice it out. Ball gets knocked down by Hunter Pearl. It's going to be Justin Gutterding. Gutterding running out the clock. 40 seconds to go now. Garden City still working hard to just run it out. A sky whammy on the low side by Gutterding. Gutterding steps out of the box. 26 seconds left. Remind you to get to Royal Farms. Make it your first stop before and after every game for everything from custom built subs and wraps, healthy snacks, drinks, fresh brewed coffee, Western fries, and of course Royal Farms' delicious, world famous, fresh, never frozen chicken. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast. Got to thank the folks at Motive Pure Hydration Formula for being a part. And Garden City finding a way to get it done. They took the best St. Paul's could give them and found a way to throw it back. Final score from St. Paul's, Garden City 9, St. Paul's 6. For Ty Zanders and Maddie Cruz, I'm Booker Corrigan saying thanks for being a part of CUDA.com and Royal Farms. Great game of the week action. We will be here all spring long bringing it to you.